Okay, so I'm going to talk about something different for once on this channel. So a lot of you might know I'm into vehicles and stuff, so I've got like some quite nice cars, but I also like mountain biking. Now this is my daughter's mountain bike, which is a fairly standard one in the UK. So you can get that one from Halfords, and then this is the one I ride. So it's quite an expensive mountain bike. It's got really good suspension on it. Really love riding it, but the problem I'm getting is I'm not good enough to ride it anymore. My knees can't take it anymore. The constant pedaling, especially up hills, really is starting to hurt me. It's getting old age. I'm over 50 now. So yeah, so I've gone and taken my first trip into e-biking, and this is what I picked. So this is what I chose to buy. This absolute monster. Now this, I saw this on Facebook and I thought, like, that looks like a really cool looking bike. It looks like a monster truck, but with two wheels on it. The tyres on this thing are absolutely huge. They're nearly 5 inches wide. You can run them at quite low pressure, so you can go on nearly any surface. You can even ride this thing on sand. Literally just unbox it. The box it comes in is massive, but it's really well packed. Yeah, and I just wanted to compare it to size to, so that this is a fairly big mountain bike for being here in the UK. But this thing absolutely, sorry about the wind, this thing absolutely trumps it. The only thing is, it looks like a carbon fibre frame. It's not carbon fibre, it's aluminium, so it's going to be strong, it's going to be reliable, but it is heavy. E-bikes are a lot heavier. This bike I can easily pick up with one hand. It's no weight in it at all. There is absolutely no way. Stand that back up. There's absolutely no way I can pick that up with one hand. I can pick it up with two hands, and you don't want to do it for long. But been out for my first ride on it. I haven't gone far with it. Not going to put this video up straight away because I want to see what it's actually like to live with. I've done 30 kilometers on it, like straight out of the box, and loved it. If I did 30 kilometers on that one straight away, I wouldn't be walking around easily now. My knees get so sore so quick. Okay, so I'm not sponsored for this bike video, but I am sponsored by Lucas, and let's put some of their chain lube on the bike to keep it in top form. So the way I do it, it's a little bit awkward. Just lean over with one hand, pedal, spread it on, and then just use that to get up to the front sprocket. I don't actually oil the front sprocket. So that's how I do it, but keeping everything in top form with Lucas. Okay, so let's go for a ride. So we're just in power level 1, which is great. I've got it turned down. When it comes out the factory, it's quite high on level 1, so I've got it down at 20%, which is its lowest power assist mode at the minute. Thank you. As you can tell, it gets quite a few looks when you're riding it along. So I've had this bike for nearly 3 weeks now, and the only problem I've had with it is I broke the bolt on the seat post. And Himiway are sending another one, but I just took one out of another bike at the moment just to get it up and running. But we've been away with it up some really steep hills, and my wife was on a normal push bike, and the difference was night and day. I went up there, didn't even think there was a hill. She had to get off and push. They were really steep hills. But yeah, so we're going along in a minute, and we're going to go down to the Kennet and Avon Canal. It's really pretty around here, but there is a huge hill, and I just wanted to it's quite hard to show how steep some hills are, but this one, it's quite obvious how steep it is when you see it when we get there. But let's do a bit of time lapse.
Take me in small, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you, and the blackened eyes make my way into your mind. Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control.
Okay, so here we are at Cane Hill Flight of Locks. Now, I came to here, one, because it's quite near where I live, and also it's something to appreciate how steep the hill is. Now, the reason that they have the locks is so water can't go uphill in a straight line. So they use the locks to get the canal boats to the top of the hill. So let's go up the hill and you count how many locks there are in one go. So we've got one behind us. Let's carry on and go in, because this is the main flight now. One little trick I found with the bike, if you use the thumb throttle to pull off, it's a lot easier. So if you just press the throttle, it goes up to about 3 miles an hour, and then you just start pedaling. So at the moment we're still in power mode 1, which is I've set it at 20% of the power, but let's give the little bike a little bit of a workout on the electric motor. So let's knock it up to 4. Wow, what a difference that is. Hardly making any movement on the pedal. On the power indicator, you can see what the bike is doing. So at the moment we're 3 on power, because it senses how much effort you're actually putting into your legs. And we're in 5th gear on the bike. So we're just cruising up this hill now. It gets a little bit steeper in a minute when we get onto the main flight, when it's just lock after lock after lock all the way up the hill. Still only in power mode 4, we're not even in 5. We'll turn it. The one thing I have noticed, if you get to a tricky bit, just turn the power down. It's so easy to go a bit too fast when you want to go slow. So always either knock it back into 0, because it's flattened out now. Let's knock it back down.
put it back at 1 again. Yeah, so if you get to a bit where it's quite tricky, make sure you either have it in 1 or even in 0, so you've got no pedal assist at all. You've got to go under a bridge now. It's quite low. I'm not sure if it's actually going to clear the camera. So I've just got one. I'm filming this on an Insta360 on a little pole, which is actually on the side of the forks. Slow down here a bit. Oh yeah, I think we're going to miss. And now we're on to the big hill. Look at this, doesn't that look impressive? All of these in one flight. A little bit muddy here, slow down. Whee! Oh, those big tyres went straight through that. So we're still in 5th gear. I've knocked it up to 5 now, so I've got maximum pedal assist. And look at this, you wouldn't do this on a normal mountain bike, especially a soft tail mountain bike with all the suspension on the back, because you lose so much power going through it. And the reason I got this is because I love mountain biking, but my knees can't take it, and I've actually got no effort pushing on the pedals, trying to keep up with it. If you wanted to go slower, yeah, you can, but there's nobody about at the moment. If we met somebody, yeah, I would slow down, because we are just flying up this hill. But yeah, so the reason I wanted this bike in particular is because it's really, really well planted with these big, huge balloon tyres on it that are nearly 5 inches in diameter. It just doesn't skit around. Not even out of breath going up the hill. I can still quite happily talk when we're going all the way up. This hill is nearly a mile. From where we started at the bottom. And the Cobra Pro, sorry, us. Yeah, so this is a King Cobra, this model. I would like a Cobra Pro. So if Himiway, you're watching this, hit me up with one please. They don't do one in the UK at the moment. And I'd really like to try that one out. That one I describe as a full race monster truck with 2 wheels. So we're at the top of the incline now. It's all leveled out. Let's knock it down a bit on the power, because we don't need to be having this much assist on it. And this is where we get into the next town along, which is Devizes from where I live. But doesn't that look impressive? All those locks in one go. So I'm going to pull over here, not going to go past this person. I'm going to pull over here. And that's Canal Flight. What a dream to ride this bike is. Not sponsored by this video. Just wanted to show you about it because I think it is one awesome looking bike and it performs as well as it looks. Okay, that's going to be it for the end of this video. Hope you enjoy this. Not the normal thing I normally do on my channel, but I just thought I'd share this with you. Thanks guys, catch you next time.
Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you. In the blackened eyes, make my way into your mind. Just to know what you know.